Welcome back everybody. Sunset didn't think it was going to eventuate, but it's actually looking like it could be on. So I'm going to go for a bit of a drive. I'll bring you with me and let's see what we can find. Let's go. Sun's just gone down, waiting to see what happens with the colour in the sky. Taking a couple of images, or a couple of frames, get the right exposure. I might move a little bit forward towards the lake itself, emphasise the foreground a little bit more, and if I get anything good, actually even if I don't, I'll pop it up on the screen for you. Alright, I've come down a little bit closer just to work on the composition. I want some stronger foreground element. I don't think you're in the frame, but just adjusted my polarizer to get that reflection on the water, because obviously there is a bridge that comes through here that I do want to showcase. So let's take this and see how we go. So I've just spun you around. This is basically my composition, just on the GoPro there. But I'm going for a longer exposure, just trying to flatten out that water a little bit. It's actually worked quite well. Don't have a lot of colour in the sky, but you know, a little bit. Try a vertical composition. Remember to turn your polarizer as well when you do turn your camera around. Doing an 8-second exposure now. Not enough colour in the sky to make me happy. The reflection on the water over here, absolutely stunning. I'm probably going to go back to a landscape orientation just so I can capture everything. Actually taking a long exposure, so this is going to work out interesting. One of the stranger photos I've ever taken. Again, remember to turn your polarizer. 10 seconds, ISO, 100, let's go. Getting a little bit of colour in the sky now. And we've got some people. Starting to get a little bit of a reflection on the water here of the bridge, now with the lights on. With this composition I think it'll turn out quite nice. I'll put it up at the end. This is a vertical for sure. I want to make sure we have our hands locked in. Again, spin that polarizer. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. Colours in the sky are starting to come up quite nice. See how this one comes up. This is the last shot of the evening. I thought I'd try a very basic composition. Let me know what you think about this one. Thanks for watching. Good morning. So following up from yesterday's little sunset adventure, heading down to Royal National Park. I have actually been there, this place before. There's a bit of fog around this morning, so Didn't get up for sunrise. Well, actually I did, but I had to take the dog for a walk. So we're off about 7:15 in the morning. I'm hoping sunrise was about 7, so I'm hoping there'll be a bit of sun on the lake where we're going, and some of the fog or mist that's rising up off the lake. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Let's see how we go. Stay tuned. Even if the mist isn't there anymore, or the fog I should say, just a drive through the national park. Windy roads, high contrast, in nature. It's a good Sunday morning in my books. Getting close to where we want to be now though, so let's enjoy the drive and catch up with you in a second. Can't see the mist, but I like this broken bit of boardwalk. Not going to be an amazing shot, but we'll grab it while we're here. Alright, just frame this up real quick. It'll be quite nice. We'll get a vertical comp as well. I'll move back a little bit. As I'm sure you probably heard me say about 1,000 times, remember to adjust your polarizer. Won't be award winning. I'll pop it up on the screen. Right, got that shot. There is another one down this way with a jetty. You don't see the boats, sorry, the boat shed, but there's a jetty in the mist. I might get the telephoto and go down there and see what we can find. Could be a really nice image. As you see behind me here, I don't know if you can see that, but the boat shed looks good, but there's no fog. Anyway, let's keep going. In the words of Gavin Hardcastle, have a look at this business. Alright, so a very harsh direct sunlight, but the sun rays are fantastic. We've got a little reflection down here which we might capture, but firstly I'm going to try and get, without being blinded by the sun, I'm going to try and get a telephoto of that boat ramp, pier, jetty. Okay, so 18 to 200, not a super expensive lens, it's only 3.5 to 5.6 or something. Polarizer on, steady shot on, handheld. Let's get in there and see what we can capture. Quick look at the back of the camera. Rattled off a couple of frames. Won't lie to you, shooting straight into the sun. Not easy. I was actually really excited for this shot, but that sun directly overhead, not making it easy for me. I should have just come straight here. But that's the joys of landscape photography, isn't it? So, you know, we live and learn. moved up along the riverbank a little bit now to put the sun not directly in front of me. Still got my zoom lens, but I'm getting those rays a little bit better here. Oh, this is nice. Okay, hang on. Could be on here. The F9 ISO 100, 1/100. I might actually boost my ISO just a touch because I'm in at 100mm. So I want that shutter speed to be a little bit quicker. So I go up to ISO 200 and I'll speed up to shutter speed 1/200. Alright. Still not easy, but a lot better. Another trick you can do is just use your hand to give your lens a little bit of shade. That will help any sun flare. If they're any good, I'll chuck them up. Tell me what you think. Absolutely stunning morning. Got one more spot just up the other end of the river, but on this side. Hoping it'll look down, show the boathouse, I think that's what it's called, boatshed, into, there's not a lot of mist left, but a little bit of atmosphere. Let's go there, and then tell you what, pretty close to breakfast time. I'm hungry. Probably can't see anything behind me because of the sun blaring through, but I'll show you something even better than behind me. It's not going to work with the mist that I wanted. You can't really see that far ahead and the angle's not right. I'll just give you a quick look. So there's the boathouse, about there. The angle doesn't work as well. If I pan to the right, look at this beautiful bridge over here. Earlier this morning with the fog, that would look fantastic. I will take just a normal reflection shot. Forgive me for not being able to speak. Just because I like the bridge, I think it looks sick. And the water's so still and calm, it's lovely. I might even try and incorporate some of these little reeds in the foreground, but we'll just get a telephoto zoomed in shot to start with and go from there. The reeds don't work fantastic as a foreground. A little bit too much separation. Just going to take your standard snapshot just so I can have it as a memory for when I'm thinking about places to come back to. This with fog on it would look absolutely mint. Hello, duck. Very pretty scene. Light's a bit too harsh now, but as I'm sure you all probably know, when you're out and about, finding new compositions is almost as good as getting the image, because it gives you something exciting to come back to and capture another day. That's going to be it for me this morning. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Time for me to go and get some breakfast. Have a wonderful day. See you later.